Our sponsors: The Finkley Experience, HBCU First, The Jamal Bakes Morning Show, J&J Leadership Academy. Thank you for your contributions towards The Michael Finkley Show. HBCU First. HBCU First Incorporated is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. HBCU First is a student-led community advancing the well-being and economic participation of America's Black youth. As the leading HBCU internship and mentoring academy, we empower elite students from 70-plus historically Black colleges and universities with in-demand college-to-career skills. For more information, visit their website, www.hbcufirst.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ursula Robinson, Miss Linda from Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black, and you're watching the only show to watch, The Michael Finkley Show.
Next, Finkley, student athlete and scholar Christian Wilbon is with us. He talks about his 5.0 GPA, $1.7 million in scholarships, over 300 medals as an athlete, and his dream school that he'll be attending this fall. Monday.
There's a new familiar face this time. Say hello to the new daytime. See it everywhere you go. New and the greatest show. It's no other than the Michael Finkley Show. There is no other. He's like no other. I'm so glad that someone resonates with me. I'm celebrating with you. Let's do it
Welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Now, y'all, I am excited because we interviewed his father a few years ago and got to learn all about the Wilbon family then. But now we get to learn about the son, the youngest son, and what he's doing to make a difference within his life as a student athlete, as a person that's going off to college in the fall. And I'm telling you, he's an overall amazing young male. I am talking about the future because Whitney Houston said, Fig Fam, the future, the children are our future. Teach them want to let them lead the way. And that's what he's doing. He's leading us in an amazing way. None other than Christian Wilbon. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am super well, fantastic. Yeah. We'll go with that. I am very honored to be interviewing you because we interviewed your father a few years ago, Kevin, and I'm telling you, he has just been on it and still is on it as an author and advocate for education. And it's like you're following right behind your father in his footsteps as well. And with all the things that he's told me about you, I feel like we've been talking forever, but I've been talking by way of your father. So it's an incredible thing. There really is an incredible thing. So I have to ask, you're going off to college next year.
Yes.
And you have been accepted to over 30 colleges, right?
Yeah.
Ivy League schools, GPA of 5.0, and I'm telling you, thousands upon thousands of dollars of scholarships as well that comes along with this. Now, I gotta say, because I'm like, I needed a you when I was in school. I wanted to be you, like literally. Like, where did that mind frame come from to stay so focused to achieve so much?
So my mindset mainly comes from my drive to always improve. So each school year, like from freshman year, my GPA was like 4.2. Then it like increased in sophomore year, then increased junior year, then now I'm at a 5.0 senior year. So I just always just try to do my best in everything and try to do like the best that I can possibly do and nothing short of that. And that's how I was able to achieve that GPA because I always push it to my limit. And I guess 5.0 is my limit, so.
I would think so. Did you take any type of like dual enrollment classes or even like AP classes while you were in school as well?
I take 5 AP classes. I took because my last day of school was last Friday. So I took AP Literature, AP Calculus, AP Psychology, AP Environmental Science, and AP Statistics.
Whoa. And what did you score in those tests?
For the AP exams,
Yeah.
the scores don't come out till July, so
So
but I think I did pretty good.
I'm sure you did, especially taking five of them and how you can
Yeah.
have those roll over into your college career as well by eliminating some of your undergraduate classes too. I'm sure you know all that. You know that goes along with the territory of getting ready for school. But not only were you a awesome person in the classroom, but off the field, on the field as well, being a all-star American.
All American.
All American, all yeah. Uh, how it just still amazes me. Like, talk about that process of being a student athlete as well.
So basically for me being a student athlete, so like I said, like I always wanted to improve in the classroom. I bring that same mindset to my athletics with track as well. So the events that I compete in, like all the sprinting events from the 400 on down, I always do my best in those events and I always strive to push myself and always try to improve and grow and progress. And like by me keep doing that consistently, I was able to become an All-American and a state champion and have a bunch of medals, two-time state champion, and and have a bunch of medals and certificates from the Board of Education and All-American titles. So yeah, it's great.
That's amazing as well. And the question that just comes to my mind is, how did you do it all? Because and knowing myself, I'm like, no, something has to give. I do one or the other, but you're managing to do both at the same time and both so well. Like, how did you do it? And what did you learn from sports, doing sports to your studies, from doing your studies to doing sports? How did you learn to do that?
Okay, so how I do both is I always focus on the present. Like that's like how I live. So I don't really worry about the past or the future. I just worry about the present time. So if I'm in school, my all my focus is on school. And then when I'm on the track, all my focus is on the track. Like I don't mix the two. I
Mhm.
focus on each one as I'm doing them. And I've learned from school like the late nights and all the studying and stuff, it taught me a lot of discipline. So I bring that to track. And then track taught me, competitiveness and progress. So I bring that to my studies. And that's how I'm able to excel in both.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotta ask too, where did you learn how to discipline yourself?
My dad was very disciplined and he always taught me and my brothers discipline, because sometimes, on certain days, your motivation isn't going to be high all the time. So when you feel like those lack of motivations, like those days where your motivation is lacking, you still have to do it anyway. And you know that good stuff will come from always putting in the work.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And I'm telling you that it does matter. So keeping that now that you learn that now so young, and as you get older, it's only going to get better, which is the incredible thing. It's only going to get better. So keep that moving forward. Um, you again going back, state champion, it's twice. All
Yeah.
American. And I know that you didn't do this by yourself. It takes team. And also sometimes it takes sometimes us as being a leader as well to kind of just step up sometimes and take control when need be. So what did all of this teach you about being a part of a team and also being a leader as well?
So definitely my experiences with track, like us winning the state championship back to back twice and becoming All-Americans at different national meets, it taught me the importance of teamwork. It taught me like teamwork is very important and that like in order to reach your full potential, sometimes you need that extra support from your teammates and like you support them, they support you, and they correct you when you're wrong. They encourage you on your down days when you don't really feel like it, or you're having like a bad practice, they encourage you. And as far as being a leader, it just taught me to, always, pay attention to how my teammates are feeling. Like if they're feeling bad, I'll try to encourage them. And, I always congratulate them when they do great things. And I always tell them what I feel is best for them, like their running style and stuff. So I think that's what running track really taught me about teamwork. And the two nationals that I became All-American at were the Nike Nationals, which was this March, well, last March, and then we became All-Americans last year in the Adidas Nationals, both in June and then last March as well. And that added to my 280 medals.
280.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's all I can just say. Wow. What are the perks that you see in that when you got to that status? What are the perks that you see for yourself and also for your team?
Um, you're asking like how did I view myself after I got those medals?
That and other perks that you saw, not only adding to your collection of medals, but what
Hmm.
are the things that you see, even in the growth in your side of yourself? What did you see?
I just saw this person who was just, very proud of himself and happy that he accomplished everything and that he wanted to, because I always wanted to be a high school All-American because I was an 11-time All-American in AAU, but becoming an All-American in high school was definitely more challenging. So to get three All-American titles in high school, that was definitely a goal of mine to go to a nationals and place. So I was just really proud of myself and just grateful for everything.
And as well you should be, because again, that's a lot. You achieve so much at such a young age. How do you keep yourself from just going forward? What pushes you to say, I have to do it? I have to do it.
The main thing that pushes me to keep going is my dream of becoming an Olympian one day. Hopefully, my dream was to go to the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, especially since it's in the United States, which I
Mhm.
feel is good because we don't have to worry about like going out the country or anything. So, and I also love Los Angeles. I love that area. And that's like my main goal is to just keep improving because you have to qualify on time. So if you keep seeing improvements in your time, you're getting closer and closer to that goal. So that's definitely like a goal that keeps me going.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And I'm saying that even as an adult, you inspire me. You definitely inspire me. I'm like, wow, if he can do it at the age that he's at, then I can do it at my older age where I am as
Right.
well. So when persons, especially persons that are your age and they're younger than you, right? What message do you want them to convey of all of your hard work?
I definitely would like them to know to honestly, don't compare yourself to others. Like, don't like be like, oh, this dude has like this many medals and did all this and do all that. Like honestly, just focus on yourself and focus on improving yourself because that's all you can do and all you can control. You can't control what other people do. You can only control what you do. So don't always feel bad if you aren't as fast as somebody else or don't have as many medals as somebody else because as long as if you're improving, that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, well said. Well said, well said. And I must say as well, because we talked about this a few minutes ago, it takes a lot, on and off the field, in and out of the classroom. Again, at your village, what makes up your village? Family, friends, loved ones. What does that look like? And why is that important for you?
So my family definitely make up my village, like my mom, my dad, and my brothers, and also like my grandma, my aunt, like pretty much all of my family make up my village. They always tell me to always do my best and to do nothing short of that because that's all you can do. And my friends make up my village because they're also really supportive. And, like when I'm having those days when I'd be like, why am I not PRing? Like, why am I staying stagnant? They always tell me inspirational stuff that keeps me going. And my coaches are part of my village because they always, show me what I need to get better at and show me what critiques that they have. So,
And it's so important. It's so important because again, we need that fuel to energize us to continue on, right? But I need it, and you're giving it to me. You're giving me the support and the encouragement that I need in order to make it to the next day, the next second, the next hour. What they're gonna like and sound like, and what you're trying to achieve. So thank you for that. But when we come back, we're gonna talk more about the college aspect of Christian when we return. Don't go away, Think Fam. Back in a moment.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is B Slade, and you're watching the Michael Finkley Show. Keep it locked.
Hello, everybody. It's Finkley from the Finkley Experience. We're an educational consulting firm that specializes in first-generation education. So we assist students with their college and career endeavors. We train school administrators on the state of first-generation students. And also, we partner with colleges and universities to assist their first-generation population for easy transition from high school to college. So if you're looking for a presenter or speaker that presents on these topics and so much more, visit our website at thefinkleyexperience.com and learn about all that we do. We're looking forward to working with you. Looking for some of the best soul food right here in Mullen, South Carolina? I promise you, come on down to Garden Alley.
Our grape salad's fabulous, our water gained, our potato salad, our chicken is fresh, macaroni and cheese is salted to perfection. I haven't found anything that's not great. Best ever.
Banana pudding, cakes, pies. Yeah. Selection is huge. Garden Alley is an awesome place to eat. I really love it.
Come by and see the amazing staff at Garden Alley, downtown Mullins. Everybody, welcome back to the Michael Finkley Show. Still chatting with my newest friend, Christian here. And I'm telling you, what an amazing young man. When I talk with young persons like this, I know that our future is going to be great. And we're going to be fine. When I get older, I'm going to be fine because we'll have Christian in the areas of places where he's going to make improvements for people like me when I get older. So thank you in advance for that. All right. Just remember that we said that here on the Michael Finkley Show. So you're going off to college next fall, and what an exciting time! And you have chosen Columbia University. Whoa! Congratulations!
thank you so much.
Congratulations! So why Columbia?
So that was my dream school. Like I always loved Columbia. I love the city it's in. I love the programs they have there. I love the campus. I love the coaches. And there's like so many notable figures like I really look up to and like, people like Obama who went there, like President Obama, like he went there. And honestly, and then it's like also an Ivy League. So like I always wanted to get into an Ivy League school, but Columbia was just different. Like it just stood out to me more than any other school. And I always told my parents and myself, like, oh, I really want to go there. So when I got accepted, I was really happy. And I was just like, yeah, I'm going to that college.
I love it. I love it, especially when you know you're going to a place where it's a second home because you're going to be there for a while. So it's a second home, and you have to be comfortable where you are. That's what I tell students: be comfortable where you are, and I promise you, you won't go wrong in that decision that you're making. So, what are you most excited about, and what are you most like? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm like, oh, I'm a little weary of it sometimes.
I'm definitely most excited to run track there because I got recruited to run track there. So I really want to run on the D1 level. That was also another thing I forgot to include. Like also it's like a D1 school and I also like really wanted to go to a D1 school to run. So running at the D1 level, I'm really excited for that because I know that my times will improve and hopefully it'll take me to the next level and I can fulfill my dreams of going to the Olympics and modeling athletic gear with people like Adidas, Nike, or Puma, and hopefully getting a NIL deal.
Whoa, this is something I didn't know. You want to model?
Yes.
Whoa! Wow. Wow. And I see that. I can definitely see that. So when you're in the when we go to New York, we see you in Times Square or in your in our favorite magazines. I'm like, I know him. What? I know him. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. So you are proving yourself that you could be an athlete and a person of character and education in high school. How are we bringing that same mindset to college now?
Same thing. Definitely in a more challenging institution. So I know that like even though like I always got perfect grades, I knew like I always strive for perfect grades, but it wouldn't kill me if I didn't get them. Like as long as if I'm getting better and I'm learning different study methods and different learning techniques and stuff, and I'm learning the information in my course and like noticing like improvements each week then I'm satisfied. And that's the same mentality I'm going to bring to Columbia because their classes are challenging. So I know that as long as if I'm improving and I'm doing the right study methods and doing the right things and working hard and managing my time effectively, I should be successful there.
Gotcha. I love that. Yeah, definitely when you get there, just dive right into your amazing community. Who can help? Who can I help? Right? Who can I partner with? Right? Because the support is there. Have you started looking to your future alma mater and looking into like coaches or teammates as of now?
Um, wait, what's a alma mater?
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. So an alma mater basically is where you graduate from. So Columbia University will be your future alma mater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm definitely looking forward to working with Coach Pickett. He recruited me and he on my official visit, he showed a lot of interest in me. And even before my official visit, like he invited us down there. He always showed like a lot of interest and he always told me like his goal for me, like me and his goals both match up. So I feel like that would be great. I definitely look forward to working with him. I think that he can cause major improvements in my times and my running style and just like overall me as an athlete, period. And then for my teammates, there's this girl who I used to run against her little brother in AU. And she goes to Columbia. She's a sophomore there. She's gonna be a junior next year. So I look forward to being teammates with her. And then my sponsor who was on the official visit. I look forward to being teammates with him because he was also really encouraging and he's fast. So I know that he'll push me.
I love that. I love that. Again, you're not even knowing it, but you're already creating your tribe.
Mhm.
And to be included in something like that is just so amazing because you're going to be with like-minded people that have the same goals and desires as you, right? And so you're gonna push each other up. Like, okay, no, no, let's go. We're going to class today. Come on, let's go. Those type of things. It is, and I'm telling you, it's needed. is so needed in college. So having that like-minded tribe, you know, when it comes down to your goals, overall, we talked about a few of them just a few minutes ago. How are you going to even more so now because now you're going to be away from home, right? You're going to be on your own. In that, and as a growing young male, how are you going to continue to keep your goals in the forefront of your mind?
So with my goals, I always make sure that's in a place where I can't escape it. Sometimes I put my goals on my wallpaper, like in the morning to look at and always keep in mind like what it is that I want to accomplish at this school. So I feel like that's really important. And honestly, just keeping my mind on things that I want to achieve while I'm down there. If I want a certain grade in a class or to run a certain time in a certain event, like just making sure that I'm aware of that and, just keep chasing it until I get it.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that. Again, when you keep that in your mind over and over and over again, it's like a broken record, right? But you don't forget it. You don't.
Yeah, I don't
And
forget
at
it.
times when you really need it, it's like, oh yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Oh, nope, nope, that's why I'm here. I can't let, first of all, I can't let people down that has brought me this far. But most important, I can't let myself down in that arena. What are you going to major in?
I'm gonna major in biology.
Whoa. First of all, whoa. Oh, wow. Why?
So I wanted to major in biology because biology is a great undergrad major for medical school, and I wanted to be a dermatologist. So I think that that major will definitely prepare me. And Columbia has a great biology major, like they're ranked like in the top for the country. So I think that'll really help me and then it'll assist me. And when I go to medical school, trying to achieve my dreams of being a dermatologist.
So where did this whole aspect of dermatology come from?
So I have really sensitive skin. So like from a young age, so I always wanted to figure out, like how to treat it. And it's kind of like been a pain. So I also want to like help other people who are going through the same thing as me as well. And then I think it's like really interesting to learn about the skin and how to take care of it. So yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. And I just can't express how proud I am of you, like literally, because again, you yourself have accomplished so much. And how old are you again?
18.
18 years old. So not even 18, just younger than that, right? Accomplishing so much in that right. And again, persons are always looking at you and they're like, oh my gosh, if he can do it, I can do it. That's what I always want my story to be like as well. So again, advice, you're transitioning now into college, as even more aggressive athlete and a more aggressive student at a more aggressive school. So persons in your boat, right? The class of 2025, what advice would you give them to say, don't give up because this is it?
Definitely my advice for college, since it's a different place than what we're used to, I would tell them to whatever they want to do, whatever they want to accomplish, what they want college to give them, just keep your mind on that. Like just the passion and love that you have for the job that you want, keep your mind on that. Do everything that's necessary to get that. Like if you truly want it, you'll do anything to achieve it if it's in your heart to be that. So definitely, do your best in all situations, keep improving. And, also ask, you can always call home, like even if their parents aren't with you, you can call home. Like I know I can call home because my dad, he's a doctor of education. So if I need any assistance, I could always call him for classes. And he's also a track coach, so I can call him about, anything dealing with track and stuff. So also like, still calling your parents or your guardians or your loved ones when you need advice and support, when you feel like, you don't really have it. I think that that's also really important to do too.
Definitely. Definitely. I am super excited again to just have been chatting with you with these few moments and learning more in depthly about who you are as an individual. Because again, you're off to an amazing start in your life. And I can't wait to see. I know I'm going to hear it. According to your dad, I know I'm going to hear it, but I'm wait to see for myself what it's going to look like for you in your ladder. So, are you big on social media?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, especially when you start, sir. Yeah,
Um, you asked for my social medias?
yes. So, how
Okay.
can we continue the conversation and follow you on social media?
So you could follow me I have two accounts. So you could follow me at C4 Christian dot underscore. And then you can follow my track page, which is Christian Wilbon underscore track
All right, there you
on
go.
Instagram.
There you go. Awesomeness, freshman going into Columbia University right here. Christian, for being with us. I appreciate you so much.
Also you could subscribe to me on YouTube. My track videos are on YouTube as well. That have all my races from when I was little up until now.
Hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, there you go. He's all over. He's everywhere, Pink Fam. And thank you so much for watching as well. And always remember to pursue your dreams. Have a good one.
It's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, oh my. It's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, oh my. It's my biggest dream come true. Oh my, oh my. It's my biggest dream come true. Dreaming every day and night as life passes by. Reaching for